This portrait of Governor Moody was originally intended for the Capitol Rotunda. However, Mildred Paxton Moody, the governor's wife, didn't care for it. We don't know why she didn't care for it, but apparently she decided that they needed another portrait done for posterity in the Capitol Rotunda. And so the painting that's hanging there now is the second portrait that was done of Governor Moody. And we're pleased to have this copy that reverted back to the family now hanging in the Moody Museum in our parlor. This room is the downstairs bedroom in the Moody house, and this bed was brought in the 1860s from Tennessee by Daniel Moody's mother's family, the Robertsons. They came from Tennessee, and the bed came from Tennessee, and this is the bed where Governor Moody and his sister were both born. The quilt on the bed was made in 1810, and it's in very fragile shape. You would be too if you were born in 1810. It was made in 1810 by Governor Moody's mother's grandmother, so it's been in the family for a couple of generations, and it's extremely well done, very finely pieced and very finely quilted, and it's one of our treasures in the Moody house. This picture was of the house in the early 1900s, about 1899, 1900. And I love this picture because it shows the whole family, Mrs. Moody and Daniel Moody and the governor when he was a child, and his sister and a friend, and all the other ladies were teachers who lived upstairs in the rooms upstairs. They boarded and then walked to school one block to the original Taylor School. Daniel Moody, and that's how you say it, is Dan'l, D-A-N''L, was from Tennessee, and he helped build the railroad, the IGN Railroad to Taylor. That's what brought him here. And he became the first mayor of the city of Taylor. This is Governor Moody's mother's wedding dress. She was married in 1890. And everyone's amazed that a wedding dress would be so dark brown with black jet beads on it. But that was the style at the time. Wedding dresses weren't white as a matter of course until after about World War I. So this would have been her wedding dress and her best dress. She probably wore it as a traveling dress and to church afterwards. And we have her hat and her shoes also. But what amazes me is the size of her waist. She had a really teeny tiny waist. And this is one of the treasures of the Moody Museum, because we're real lucky to have an authentic piece of clothing from the 1890s that was associated with the family.